Hey guys, welcome to my barre class. So for those of you that are joining for the first time, if you've never done this before, you don't need very much equipment at all. I'll be breaking this class down into sections. So the first part is the warm-up. We're just going to be freestanding and just need a little bit of floor space. Barefoot or in socks or whatever's comfortable is totally fine. The only equipment that you're going to be needing so far throughout the class is going to be 2 hand weights. They could be cans of soup or anything that you hold in your hands that's comfortable. I'm using 3 pounds. Lighter is usually better for barre because we do things at a long lever at high repetition, so don't go too heavy. But you don't need these for the warm-ups portion. Later on we'll be going to the barre, and so when we get to the barre portion, you just want to have something to hold on to that's going to be basically just for balance. You won't be leaning on it a whole lot, except for one little section, so a chair is usually just fine. You just need a little bit of chair and a little bit of floor space, and you should be totally fine for this workout. So, getting started on the warm-up, I just want you to stand in parallel position and just kind of feel your feet connect to the ground and shift from front to back. First things that we do as we get into this is just kind of feel our feet, because they are very much the essence of our connection to the ground and our balance, which is very much a part of barre. Make sure that you breathe as you go through this class. It can be a little bit intense, and remember, feel free to stop whenever you feel like you need to. Because we're doing high repetition, your muscle might get cooked really soon. You might need to stop and then come back in when you're ready to. That is always okay. We're just looking for the end of what we can possibly do, okay? So as we get into this, I'd like for you to just kind of turn this into a little bit of a bigger movement. As you shift back, lift the ball of the foot off the floor, and then lift all the way up and press through the heels. So full dorsiflexion, plantar flexion of the feet. Really feeling the floor. We're going to catch the tempo in just a second here. We're going to move into some bigger stuff. The first thing is my favorite, toe flips, right? So we're going to catch the downbeat and just kind of try to keep it on the tempo. Here we go. And 1, and 2, and just pressing through the feet. This is called a force lunge. Just meant to kind of open up the joints of the feet that sometimes get so super tense. We're going to exaggerate this even more going into a toe flip, which means we're going to flip over the top of your feet and stretch out. Keep this gentle as we go over the top in just a second. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2. Sorry if you just got your pedicure, because this will probably not be too good for you. You're going to go over the top of the foot. 1, 2. Remember, you're not pressing down. You don't want to kill yourself by pushing into the floor. You just want it to be a gentle push forward of the arch of the foot. 4 more times. 4. So your feet should start to feel a little bit more mobile now. I know this is kind of weird stuff, but we want to make sure that the feet are definitely responsive, because that's what's going to connect us to our core later on. So let's go into the ankle joints. Starting with squats, hands on hips, down and up, down and up. So my butt's going back while I'm sitting into a chair, and you're feeling your feet expand into the floor. Okay? Keep this pattern going. Now every time you come up, I want you to go to that force arch. Down and up, down and up. Good. Now add in some arms. We're just going to go down when you're down, and up when you're up. Down and up. So now all the pieces are moving together. This is where the coordination kind of sets in. If this gets too confusing, take the arms out. Totally fine. Going a little bit deeper, we're trying to elevate the heart rate. Give yourself a couple of deep breaths. And 2. Now we're going to take this and turn it into a knee hike. Check this out. Down, up, down, up. And you're pulling all the way up to your maximum height. Don't leave your butt in no man's land. All the way up. Boom. Down. Up. Good. From here, we're going to move on. Take it wide. Just squats. So now, this is called the second position parallel. So we're a little bit further down. We're still trying to bring the heart rate up. Down and up. Now, the arms are going to come forward. And we're going to be doing the same knee hikes, but there's a change. Down to knee hike. Down right into your center each time. Going for low. Now, twist. You're just dropping one arm at a time, letting the torso gently twist with the action. 8 more times. Still getting up to your full height. You don't want to go crouching down, right? Super high. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here, nice and low. Turn it out. Turn it in. Turn it out. Turn it in. Just kind of feeling the mobility in your hips. Start to notice the difference in your spine from a turned out plie position, which is upright, and a squat, which is hunched over. Booty out. Stack it all the way tall. Let's add some arms just because it's pretty. Good. From here, I'd like for you to stay in your turned out position this next time. Hold it here. Down and up. Down. And let's add those arms. If you're feeling good, you can lift it into a row. Lift the heels off the ground and spread the toes. At this point, you should not be able to breathe with your mouth closed. That tells me that your heart rate is going up. That's what we want. There are some cardio bursts in this class. They're optional. But this should be medium intensity cardio the entire way through. 4 more times. 4, 3, and I have a challenge for you. I'd like for you to hold the relevant, or just hold tall with your heels on the floor. Good. We're going to move into our first little series. This is called the splat. We're going to go splat wide, and then pull up to one leg. Splat. So the splat is the arms. Think like dying swan, right? So it echoes through the joints of the arm. Out. And up. If you want to go faster, let's go. Down and up. Each time, you're trying to pull right up onto that hip. Down and up. Like you're scooping yourself up. 6, 7, and then let's hold this next one. Hold it here. Bend the knees, stretch the toes long, arms go wide. Now we're going to go circumduction of the hip. Bring the toes front. Now open this knee out to the side to go back. So there's rotation happening. You should feel your hips very active. Just kind of play with that. Run some non-specific counts here. Feel how active that standing leg has to be. It's a big deal. But that's what's going to turn your core on as we move on. From here, we're going to go into opposite knee and out. It's very, very Jane Fonda, right? From back in the day, right? In and out. But feel the essence of the abdominals because we're going to lengthen this even more. Straighten that bottom leg and reach out. In, out, in. If you need to go slower, please do. This is a balance challenge. 4 more counts. 4, 3. Then from here, I want you to hold the lengthened position on this last one. That's your wind up. Take it all the way around, trace the circle. Again, go at the tempo that feels good to you. We're just tracing a circle through the back. Don't think about the arms, think about the head. Let's go for 4 more because that feels good. Head draws the circle. The arms follow. 3, and 2, and up, last one. From here, bring it back up to that stacked position. We're going to go curtsy lunge and tap. Curtsy lunge and tap. So I'm trying to get my knees to turn out. There are different types of curtsy lunges. Sometimes we go parallel, sometimes they're crossed, sometimes they're not. This one is turned out, and all the weight is going in that front leg. Now what I want you to do is take the same leg that is traveling back. That arm is going to tap the front ankle. Airplane arms into a twist. If that feels good, let's speed this up. Here we go. Down and down. 6, 5, 4. We're going to stretch next. 3, let it burn. 2, and 1. Good. From here, take that leg back. Hands to the floor or to your knee. We're going to cross back into the diagonal into a runner's stretch. Going only as low as you feel comfortable. If you need to be here, that's good too. It's a great hip flexor stretch. So from wherever you're at, give a twist of the torso. Or that means if you're upright, you can go here. Just open up the chest, deep breath in. Now watch this. Toes are going to face as the hips go profile. So your profile at this point, feet are parallel. Take a second and sway from side to side, loosen up the low back. We gotta do the whole other side of that series. But first, we're gonna get an inner thigh stretch. So, the front foot, bend that knee. The opposite hand goes close to that foot. Open nice and wide, so in a kind of a lunge, you should feel a stretch on your inner thigh. Open here, breathe. And then bring it back to neutral. Now turn the toes to face front. So you're about hip width apart. Hang here for just a second. Now start to roll it up through the spine. We're going to go on to the other side. Everything, starting with those slow twists, slow and down. Just kind of catch the tempo and reinvestigate the depth of your legs in your squat here. It's a long warm-up series. That's intended. So the reason we start with our warm-ups with no equipment is because we want to integrate the entire system. If you notice, one of the signatures in Barre is that every series is integrated. There's an upper body and a lower body component, which means that your core has to be a part of everything. Try to keep that in mind as we repeat everything that we just did to the other side. Right? From here, we're going to go into our turnouts. 3, 2, hold it here, turning out. Spine upright, and squat. Upright, and really feel the tailbone just kind of drop right down, right into its place. Down. So the next one, we're going to hold the turnout. Here's our clean and relevant. Down, up, down, up. 6, 5. We have splats on the other side. You ready for them? 3, 2, and 1. From here, we go side, and then stack up. So we're on the other leg now. Open the arms out, and up. Remember, the whole idea is that you're stacking everything up on one side. You shouldn't have too much weight in that leg, right? So no cheating. That means your core is on. Last 2, up. Last one, down. Let's go a little bit faster, 8 times. 8, and up. So it's get there. 6, 5, 4. Feel the unfolding of the arms. 3, 2. Now hold this one here. We're gonna go bring the knee, into plie. Stretch the toes long. Here's that circumduction. All the way around, all the way back. Starting to feel, this is where you start to feel the abdominals kind of kick in, especially right here. Do you feel that tendency to kind of want to drop forward? The abdominals have to not pull, but lift. Keep the knee turned out and lift. That's your support. And you should also feel it back here. Now bring it to the side. We're going to go into those Jane Fondas and out. Now remember, these next 2 moves are on a tempo of your choosing, right? If this feels too fast for you, don't go that fast. What I want is the reach. Again, another signature of Barre is that everything is lengthened. So just like that one, right? We're trying to find activation through lengthening rather than just contraction. So find that length. Let's go a little faster just for fun. Out. 7, 6, 5. Starting to feel that lift. 4, 3. Here's your wind up. Now the torso circles, I call these windmills. Take them all the way around. Remember, the arms look like they're very tricky. They're not. They're just kind of getting out of the way. My head is leading the way, and I'm finding length. The arms just kind of trace the movement. Again, around the world. 3. This might make you a little bit dizzy. That's the vestibular challenge. How exciting. Good. From here, we're going to go into our curtsy lunges. So from here, find your stacked up position on that same leg that we were just stacking up on before. Take the leg behind. We're going to go down to a curtsy lunge and up. Down. Now remember, turned out legs, most of the weight on the front. If you're doing this right, holy hell, you're starting to feel those glutes engage in support. Down and up. Good. Now, same arm as leg comes down to tap, airplane arms. So now you're getting a twist. Down and up. I'm really excited to get going a little bit faster. So we're gonna do it. Down, and here's the faster tempo. Down, just 8 times. 7, because I want to get into the phrase roll. 6, 5, push it to the floor. 4, 4. 3, 2, 1. Now take that leg back. That one's gonna shoot back into the lunge stretch. Remember, you can be here or here, and then add the twist wherever you're at. Go ahead and take that twist. Think opening the heart space. About 2 more breaths. We're almost done with the warm-up. We just have to warm up the upper body. From here, toes and hips turn profile. So just drive the foot in and hang forward. So the front foot now, this will take you on the other side. Bend that knee, opposite hand comes forward for support, and then open into the twist so you get that inner thigh stretch. 4 more counts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to that forward fold. Toes to the front. Hang here for just a second. We're gonna walk out to a downward dog next. Kind of a cheated downward dog for you yogis out there. All right, so from here, find that position. Heels driving into the floor. The most important thing is long spine. Shoulders are supported and resisting the floor. From here, bring your feet closer together. We're gonna lift the right leg only. These are called planche taps. The leg is gonna extend all the way up and parallel, and then tap the floor. Up, squeeze. So another phrase that we say a lot in bar is muscle, not momentum. We're not going for flexibility here, so that means don't whack it, right? Just go for a squeeze. Focus where the strength is, and the mobility will follow. I lost count, so we're just going to keep on going for about 1 more time, and then we're going to switch legs. Here we go. Long spine, lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. About 4 more times. Really squeeze. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze. Woo. 2 more. Lift. Oh my God. Squeeze. And then bring it down to all 4s. Give yourself a moment to breathe. 2 more exercises left in the warm-up. We're going to be doing planks with some taps forward. Think center yourself and shoulders strong. We're warming up the upper body and core right now. So, here we go. Find your plank on your forearms. When you're ready, on whatever tempo feels right to you, I want you to just take 1 hand at a time and tap about 1 foot in front of you. And notice that as you're doing this, your body is going to shift from side to side. If you find that you're shifting a lot, and especially in your hips, try going for a wider stance in your feet. Hold and breathe, keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5. Long thigh bones, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a moment, give yourself a cat and cow, stretching it out however feels good. Try not to let anything get locked up. We're going to go into something I love. For my aerial dance classes, we do something called disco kitties, which is basically a cat and cow, but you're rotating a circle with the ribs. All the way around in a circle, the head following in the opposite direction. And then reverse it, disco kitties the other way. Last thing to do, going into push-ups. So for the push-ups today, we're not going to do the chaturanga style. I want to actually go a little bit more open and actually tackle the pectoral muscles. So your push-ups today are going to be elbows wide. Fingers spread, elbows wide. I know chaturanga and sometimes tricep push-ups, but if you're going to call it, people usually defer to these push-ups. That's only one variety. We're going to go for the other variety. Make sure though that when you're going down, your shoulders don't shrug up, all right? Long collarbones. Even if that means you don't go down as far, that's okay. Count out 10 push-ups for yourself, that's it. Here we go. Ready? No piking in the hips. Go ahead and count out 10 on your own timing when you're ready. Ready, set, go. you're done, take a moment and breathe. That is your warm-up set. Next, we're going to go to the bar and start our series work. So the rest of the class, just so you can kind of gauge what's left to do. We have 5 series left to go. 4 of them that are kind of leg focused, 1 arm exercise, and then we'll finish with a little core series and we're done for the day. All right, so we're getting started on our first series actually for the day. This one is going to be a squat position to a second position. So normally in ballet class or in bar class, we'll face one direction, do a bunch of stuff, and then flip around and face and do the other side. But I don't want to not face you, so I'm just going to use the opposite bar. So this is my friend over here. We're doing one side and then to the other. So adjust yourself to make it work for you, however, whatever space you're in. So you're going to need 1 weight for this one. We're going to be doing a second position plie and a squat, alternating. So for now, weight is on the bar, down and up. We're going to be doing 8 of everything through this whole series. We're just using the bar for balance. And you can lean away just a little bit so that you can get some weight in the heels. But now, we're going to open out into a second position. Second position, add a shoulder press. 2, 3. We're going to put those 2 pieces together. So remember, this is a second position plie turned out, so there's no leaning forward. Now, I want to alternate stepping parallel and then turned out. Parallel, turned out. So the elbow drops. Parallel, turned out. 6. So you should feel your hips turning in and out. 5. 4. And out. The whole body is opening and closing like a book. Last 2. 2. We're going to continue, but now the feet are not going to move. This is called a swivel lunge the second. Stay with your feet right here. Lunge and open. Lunge and open. 6 and open. 5 and open. 4 and up. 3 and up. 2 and up. Next part, we're going to force starch that outside foot and just plie. Halfway up. Halfway up. 6. 5. This is fun. 4. Bar burns, that's how it goes. 2. Now pulses, I'd like for you to trace a circle with the arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reverse the circle, keep the pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now from here, I'd like for you to plant the heel and press. 7, 6, 5. Burning, right? 4, 3. Plant the heel, and this arm is going to punch over towards the bar as we shift. Keep it low. Shift. So it's kind of like somebody's got a lasso around my hips, and they're pulling me into the center of the room to get a little bit of core work. And then reach long over the top. Remember, this is about length. Over 4 more times. And in. So you're shifting from the hip. Shift. 2 more. 2. We're going to hold the last one. Hold it here. Keep it nice and long. Growing from the pelvis out through the arm. Pulse the arm. Keep your length. 8 more. We have a cardio section. We're going to drop the weight. Got a couple options here, but for now, weight goes on the floor. And go into a lunge position. So it's down, together, down, and up. You don't have to step very big. So you can either go for a big squat or lunge, rather, to elevate the heart rate. That's level 1. Level 2 is go faster. Down, down. Level 3, swivel jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. That's the first side. So that little cardio burst is just meant to spike the heart rate a little bit. As far as cardiovascular work, your bar class you should be riding on a scale of 1 to 10, like a 6 the entire way through. Except those little spikes kind of take you to an 8 just briefly. It's not a hip class, just meant to give you something to work for. Get you ready on the other side. So, weight is going to be on the outside hand. Ready? 8 squats first. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Then we step to a second, the arm goes to a shoulder press. Here we go. 8, 7. So start to feel the difference between the wide and the narrow. 4, we're just gonna get through this series. 3, 2. Now stepping in, here we go. Step it in, step it out. 7. So the elbow is striking down in front of the face and wide to the side. We got 4 more. 3. So the spine goes into a squat lean, and then it's upright. It's tricky. Now from here, the foot doesn't go anywhere. We're gonna go down and out. Down and out. Down and out. Down and out. A little faster. 8. Oh, sorry. No, that's not right. 3. Just keep going. Don't listen to me. 2. He's getting overzealous. The next thing was going to be your pulses. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, and reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5. The arm is going to stay to the side. We have our heel presses next. Wide and open. Press. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and from here we have our side lean. Press the heel in, shoot it over the top. It should feel like a stretch, but a lot more burn and out. So really lengthen, like you're growing over the top. Reach. But somebody's pulling your hip to the center of the room. 4 more. 4, and out. 3, and out. 2, and out. Last one. Hold this one, let it burn. Arm pulses for 16. 1, 2, 3. Try to keep the collarbone open, don't let it stretch. 8 more. 8, 7. Keeping all that length. 4, 3. Drop the weight. Cardio section's next. So down and up. So remember, bringing both feet up. You can go releve if you want to. Here we go, a little faster. Down and down. So level 1 was go deep, low and deep. Level 2 was faster. Right? Whatever tempo that lands you. Level 3 was jumps. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See, not so bad. That's series number 1. Moving on to series number 2 next. All right, you ready for it? Because we're doing series number 2. Series number 2, I think, is the one that goes the deepest into the musculature. So get yourself emotionally prepared for this one. So, starting off with this one, we're going to be doing our base movement, which is a proposal style lunge. So think like The Bachelor, right? Only you haven't quite decided yet. Right? It makes for good TV. So from here, we're going to go into our proposal style lunge. If you need to, go ahead and check your profile. Make sure that you've got a straight line between your knee, your hip, and your shoulder, and there's no leaning forward, okay? As you're doing this, the arm is going to go into a push forward, into a flying squirrel. So you're pushing over the top of the leg and then landing knee down, okay? So hands are going to go from a bicep curl to a fly, okay? We call this the flying squirrel. So here we go. Biceps. Bicep, squeeze. So like you're looking over the ledge somewhere. That standing leg is bent. You don't want to lock out because that's going to make everything disconnect. Down. Again, there's 8 of everything. You got 4 more of these. 4. And squeeze long. 3. Shift the weight into the toes. 2. Now from here, hold that looking over the ledge position. Toe tap down, and then just 8 flies. 7. That front leg should be burning a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now from here, serve the platter, lunge. So it's proposal, right? 3, 4, 5, shoulders down, 6. Now we're gonna cut this in half, keep the arms long. Here we go, halfway lunge. 7, fun, right? Oh my God, 6, 5, we're not done yet. 4, 3, 2, now hold it as low as you can, serve the platter. 8, 7, oh my God, 6, 5. There's a cardio portion, it's not in jumping though. We're gonna do grand balance. Drop the weights on the floor. Take that same leg back. Turn everything out. Then from here, you're gonna push into the floor. Woo! Feel my leg. You're gonna push into the floor and swing the leg front. Count out 8 to yourself. I find the arms help a little bit here. We're gonna go 8, 7, so push. 6, let the leg release forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So there's that standing leg. You start to notice that it's not about the working leg, it's about that standing leg pushing you to the ground. It's good stuff. We'll celebrate that by going to the other side. Here we go. Flying squirrel, nice and slow. Bicep curl. Over the ledge. Bicep curl. So we call it flying squirrel because if you were a baby flying squirrel, your mama would teach you probably don't half-ass it because you'd die. 4 more. Reach, grab some air. Gotta really expand, catch the wind to support you. Now, hold, toe tap back. Still working a lot for that front leg. 6. Hard part's coming up. Take a deep breath in. 4, 3. Serve the platter front. Lunge presses. Press. 7, 6, 5. Collarbones down. 4, 3, 2. Now hold the legs. Press. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms. Half. 7. Oh my God. 6, 5, 4, 3. Now that the leg's nice and toasty, drop the weights. Here's your bonbons or kicks. Turn the leg out slightly to what's comfortable. Now push into the ground with that front leg and release with the arms. Here we go. 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't you love that the little cardio spikes are just kind of like, they're not so bad. If you want cardio spikes, take my hip class. I'm still sore from that from the other day. So that's the end of series number 2. Got a couple more left to go, so stick with it. All right, series number 3 is going to be a double leg. Now this is where you're going to start to really feel your standing leg. So we're going to come into a coupe position. The outside hand has the weight. This one can get a little bit rough. If you need to stop, please do. You're going to feel a lot of pressure here. So from here, coupe position, we're going to go down into a plie, rise to the knee. And then extend out, toe tap, and then back to the knee. That's your combo. So coupe is what this is called. Passe. Point side. Now if you're feeling like you're ready for it, you can go into an extension. This is a double leg. Coupe, passe. Extend out as high as you want to. It can be anywhere as long as it's off the floor. Then back to passe. Down. And that's your series. The arm is going to follow the leg. However high you're willing to go. Here we go. A little faster. So we go 8, 2, 3, 7, 2, Or remember, it's down here, 6, 2, I want that passe to be high. Nice and tall. Starting to feel that standing leg? Oh my God. Ballerina's secret. It's not about the working leg. This one gets to show off while this one's working. I believe we're almost there. Moving on with the series. Last one. Now I'd like for you to hold it here and elbow to knee. 7. Fun, right? 6. If you need to, you can lower down. 4. It's more about balancing. 3, 2, you're almost done. I know this is hard. Now hold it here. We're gonna go inward and outward. Feel this in this hip. In, and then push to rotate out. It's hard, right? 6, and out. Think like you're standing like as a corkscrew into the floor. Right? 4. If you're not feeling this, you're not doing it right. 3, and out. This one gets to the point right away. 2, there's a cardio section for this one as well. From here, we're just gonna go down and up. So plie pops or plie lift. Keep on breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Get ready to go to the other side. So a couple practice rounds, no arms on the other side. Define your positions. 2, 2. All right, here we go. Coupe. Coupe, and then run into passe on the side. Toe tap side, and then back to that passe. So even if you're going toe tap down to the floor, or with the leg glute raised, I want that passe to be zipped up, down, and then back up. Ready? We're gonna go on the tempo with the arm. Here we go, faster. Down, out, 2. So this one right away, you should start to feel how much work that standing leg has to do. There's a lot of stuff happening over here, but it really is that. And that's what's gonna train your body to have the control to lift the leg higher. It comes from the standing leg. Try it. Lift your leg out to the side. Tell me you don't feel this. Oh, there it is, yeah. Good news is, we're done with this part. Bad news is we gotta do these. 8, 7, squeeze from your side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rotate in and out. In and out. So remember, opening like a book. So super, super open wide. 3, and out. 4, and out. You got 4 more. 4. It's a short series, but trust me, you should want it to be short. Last 2. 2, and up, and 1. All right, plie pops. Here we go. Plie pop up. Just elevating the heart rate. Remember, you can go into squeeze the inner thighs if you want to. 6, 5, 4, 3, non-specific timing. 2, and 1. That's the end of series number 3. Got one more leg series left to go. We'll do an arm, do an ab, and you're done. Moving right along, so series number 4, you might hate me if you don't already a little bit. You might hate me a little bit after this one. This one's a little bit killer, but this is for El Junco and El Trunco, and including every single glute muscle. So for this one, we're gonna go into an extension. So make sure that whatever you're using as a bar today, you can have a little bit of pressure in, not too much. You shouldn't be leaning on it, right? But we're gonna be doing a forearm position on this one. So stand out in this position with your booty out to the side, so you're trying to create an L shape, you're hinging through the hips, okay? From here, your leg is gonna go out and all the way back up. So do you remember from the warm-up where we were not throwing it, right? But we were actually just squeezing it? That's the essence of this whole series. So I'm not gonna tell you all the lay of the land, I just want you to keep on going with me because it's a long series. Abdominals tight. If you feel back pressure at any point, stop and then come back in when you're ready to. Here we go. 8 of everything, starting with that extension. Belly button in. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Think long side. 2, and cut it in half, point the toes. So lift, halfway down. Lift, halfway down. 6, 5, 4. And we'll flex the foot, going to pulses. 2, flex and pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8 more, just to be with the music. 8, 7, really squeeze, really lengthen. 4, now from here, these are called shootouts. Knee to knee, we go. In and out. In and out. 6. So you should feel that standing leg pushing into the floor. 4, 3, 2. Now lengthen this one long. These are called rainbow taps. We're going to tap cross behind, lift straight, tap wide. So imagine you're standing on a clock, right? You want to hit 5 o'clock, hit 6 o'clock at the top, and then 7 o'clock. Let's go a little faster. Down and up. 7, squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, so much fun. 2, not done yet. Come to your 6 o'clock position. Now rotate towards that standing leg. So now we're in abduction. Pulses, pulse. 16 here, opening wide. If you can, release the arm. 6, 5, 4, 3. Now just to seal the deal. Shoot out, turn out, shoot out. Or here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good news, you're done. Bad news, got another leg. Let's get up to the second side. Let's get it over with. Here we go. Forearm position, find your hinge. Opposite leg lifts, foot flexed, no throwing. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze, squeeze. Find that belly button supported. 2, and halfway, point the toe. Up, halfway down. Up. Bend that standing knee if you need to. 5, 4, 3. Flex the foot. Pulses, leading from the heel. Here we go. Up, up. There were 16 of these. 8, 7, 6. From here, we're going to go to our shootouts. Knee to knee, and then strike long. Here we go. In and long. 7, 6, 5. This is the last of the leg work. The next thing we do is an arm, so stick through it. Now, rainbow tap starting slow. 7 o'clock, lift, and 5 o'clock. Find that nice long 6 o'clock, right in the middle of those two. And up. 8 times up to tempo. Here's the hard part, breathe. Out, up, out. So you're reaching that toe long, reach. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There's only 2 more sections left. Remember, this is where we lean away. So open towards that leg. Here we go. Pulses. So it's a little bit sideways. This is called abduction. Add the arm if you're ready to. 6 shootouts, and then you're done. So remember, this one is a rotating shootout. So parallel knees together, in and out. In, reach the toes long. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a moment to stretch it out. Probably a good stretch to do. Figure 4, sitting into it. Take your time with this one as we transition into the arm series. do what you need to do before we get started. Whew. All right, we are wrapping it up. So we are on to series number 5. This one is mostly for the arms. A couple of different ways you can do this. Our base exercise for this one, every one of these series has a base exercise. The base exercise for the arms today is going to be tricep dips. So those are these guys. Now, a couple things about this. Tricep dips are not for everybody. If this is too much shoulder flexion for you, then you probably want to do a couple more chest opening stretches on your own. Just generally speaking, that might be a good idea to do to help your shoulder girdle support itself and that flexibility. Your wrists may not actually be able to do this as well. So if you have a hard time with this position, you can use your hand weights to actually kind of straighten out your wrists a little bit more comfortably. That's totally fine too. Another option is you can do this off the side of a chair or a bench or something very supportive and sturdy. You can be doing your tricep dips from there. I will say, if this hurts your shoulders or your neck at all, stop. Don't do it, okay? Just go back to those first push-ups that we did today. Do a couple of them with the triceps in and a couple of them with the triceps, with the chest going with the elbows out, okay? Just do push-ups instead of doing the series, because if this impinges any of this stuff, you're gonna regret it, okay? So listen to your body as we go through this, but if you're able to do it, join me. This one's gonna be a killer. Remember, the rule is stop when you need to, modify always when you need to as well. Here we go, triceps. 8, 7, 6, 5. Doesn't matter how big you go for, it's really about the support and pushing to the floor. The second part of this, we're gonna take the legs, we're gonna draw circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold and keep those elbows bent, reverse the circle for 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, other leg. Doesn't matter which way you rotate. You're just gonna go 8 one way and 8 the other. 5, 6, 7, reverse, 8. Both feet on the floor, 8 more tricep dips like normal. If this gets too heavy, put your butt on the floor. So you're here for 8, 7, or here, 6, that's fine. 4, not done yet. 3, now we're gonna take those circles, make them bigger. Now keep the elbows bent, halfway there. We're gonna take one leg, toe tap out to the side, crossover. Open wide, and open. 3, try to keep the shoulders from shrugging. 4, and out. 4 more. 4, and out. 3, there's only 2 more sections. We're gonna do the other leg, rest for a second. We're gonna do one more special thing. And yes, I meant that special. Here we go, switch the legs. Tap wide, cross over. So tell me you don't feel your abdominals turning on right here, right? Integration of musculature. It's the way the body is intended to work. 4 more times. 4, and over. 3, and over. Push through 2, and open, just holding it in murder. Last one, and you let go. Take the arms up, shake them out. When you're ready, take your hand, cross it over, pull the elbow across. Gentle opening of the tricep and the lat, because they are not done. One more piece to this puzzle. This one you're going to count out for yourself on the time that it feels right to you. This is called reverse plank, which I suck at because I don't have very much flexibility here. So hopefully it doesn't make this prettier than me. My shoulder flexibility is for crap. But I'll do my best. And then we're going to go to a pull through, which is kind of an abdominal exercise. The pull through is optional. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So we're going to go into your tricep position, but we're going to take the hips all the way up into a tabletop. So we are here. This is where you might be a little bit better at it than me. I can't go any further than this. Some people can get their hips way, way, way high. This is all my shoulders will let me do. From here, we're going to push the heels into the ground and take the hips without hitting the floor. Push them right back past your forearms. So my hips are going behind my forearms. The minute that they cross past, it's called a pull through. And you should feel your abdominals are moving a lot, okay? If that's too much for you, just go up and down into that crab position on the tabletop. Count out 8 for yourself, all the way up, and then pull through. The pull through is not a fair exercise really, because if you're somebody who has shorter arms and torso, you're gonna have a time with it. You can actually elevate. Count out those 8 for yourself. Keep going. I didn't say stop. You can use something like this to elevate yourself, or a couple of books. That does too. You will feel your abdominals. If you're not done yet, keep going. But finish your 8 and press. Okay? So in gymnastics, what we do is we use those pull-throughs or ideas like that to help you get to your handstands. We see them like when they basically go from here and they press all the way up. There's all abdominals, baby. And that's exactly how you train, or one of the ways. So, that's done. Yay! Do your triceps hurt? They should. Moving on, we're going to go into our core section next. Alright, so moving into your core section. This is the last little section. We'll switch out to call it today. So you're going to use one hand weight. This is optional for this one. This is one of my favorite oblique exercises. On the floor. No bar necessary. Maybe one after this workout's over. Different kind of bar. So we're going to be doing oblique extensions, okay? So with this one, it's about that length of the spine. Don't you love themes when they pop up again later on in class? It's like we almost planned it. It's crazy. So if you're using a hardwood floor and a mat, I would say go and couple it up a little bit. Fold it over so you get a little bit more padding for your knee, because this one can get a little uncomfortable sometimes. Okay? So for this one, you're in this position. Hips are going to want to be forward. Spine is long. Level 1 is going to be here. Level 2 is going to be right at the forehead. Level 3 is going to be super long. Okay? We're just tilting it like you're laying yourself over something. You want to go for length, not for crunch. Okay? Here we go. Ready, set, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Hold one out to the side. Hold, and then the arm is going to go across and long. Think like a sledgehammer. Just going to go nice and slow. You're sustaining that oblique hold as you're doing this. Going up and down. We're going to go back to our 8 again. If you feel this in your low back, stop and come when you're ready to. Come back in when you're ready to. Ready. Back to your 8. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right. Moving on to the other side. Get yourself ready, check out your hips, make sure that you're not releasing back. Nice and tall, go for length. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, long through the head, 2, 1, hold this one low, hold, and then start your sledgehammer punches all the way down. So you're sustaining the length. The arms can move at whatever tempo you want to. It's really about that, loading your oblique more than anything. Take a moment and breathe. Here we go. Here's your last 8. 8, 7, 6, 5. You have 2 more exercises after this. 2 and 1. All right. Next one is going to be coming from a plank position. It's called plank windshield wipers. I made that up myself. So, in this position, you can use your hand plates if you need to for support here, but otherwise you're just going to be going into a plank. Right? If this is hard for you and you're having a hard time, the rule is if you need a modification, especially when it comes to planks, elevate. So if you need to put your hands on the bar, or your chair, or the side of a bed, or whatever it is, if you're higher up, it's less load, and you'll eventually start to work your way down to a full plank. But make sure that your shoulders are nice and supported, because we're going to do this on one leg. So find your plank, take your right leg out, knee forward. Now we're going to go windshield wipe to side and side, okay? Here we go, counting with the music. Don't worry about how fast or slow. So go side to side. start to feel, it's kind of like imagine there's a chalkboard on the floor, and you're just using that eraser on your knee to erase that chalkboard. 4 more counts of 8. 4, 3. Shoulders are strong for 2. You don't get a break. We're going to switch legs. 8 counts of 8. Switch the legs. Ready, set, go. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Right. One more thing left to do. These ones I call lovingly star jackknives. So you gotta find the level that's gonna work for you. I will show you from this angle. No weights necessary. I'll show you level 1, 2, and 3 as we go. No matter what level you're going to go for. So level 1 is going to be this, okay? So notice that I'm spreading out like a star, right? In all 4 directions. So as you're doing this, what I want you to do is really focus on this part of your lower back. This is called your anchor spot. So before we do anything, go and feel that anchor spot. Push into the floor. Nice and strong, like it's rooted down into the ground. Now once you've got that, go and take your hands behind your head and go and bring the elbows and the knees together and really focus a lot of drive into the floor through that anchor spot, belly button through the anchor spot into the ground. That support system, the minute that it lets go and you splay, that's putting undue pressure on your low back, okay? And your abdominals are not engaged anymore. It's a lose-lose situation. So your star jackknife might be that big. That is okay, because the essence of the work is the downward action, okay? Here we go. So, let's start small. Elbows to knees if you can, and then work your way in. Focus on that anchor spot. Belly button driving down to the ground, right? Don't worry about how fast or slow, but start to play. If you're feeling strong, how far out can you go in all 4 directions and still feel that anchor spot? If you can go all the way out and still feel that anchor spot, rock star. Here we go, 8 counts of 8, whatever tempo or whatever size you determine for yourself. Here we go. 8, 7, go slow if you need to, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and let it go. Go ahead and take your arms out, take your legs out, find a big X shape. We're just going to stretch out. I'm going to do a shortened kind of stretch series. Feel free to stay and do whatever you need to close out your class. What I'd like to do first is stretch out the glutes. So go and bring the knees in, cross one leg over, figure 4, reach the arms through. So you can grab behind the thigh or behind the shin, depends on how long your arms are, how flexible you are, all that stuff. Just kind of find a place where you can kind of relax. And then if you want to, you can rock from side to side to release the head. So you should feel the stretch right here. There's no need to pull. It's about flattening the back to the ground and relaxing. Switch legs. All right, both knees together. Twist. So now stay on the side that you twisted towards, now actually come to a fetal position on your side. I'll try to stay on my mat. And from here, extend long, grab the foot, and give yourself a quad stretch. One last little stretch, one of my favorites. If you're able to, depends on how mobile you are, this one's a little tricky, is you're gonna keep your foot in your hand and just flip the leg and extend long. Or let go of the leg completely and just extend nice and long. And just kind of move the heel around a little bit. Find the stretch that feels good to you. Hold it there for a second. Now without moving your foot, lay on your back. Ooh. Hello, hamstring. So give yourself a couple of circles of the foot. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, starting with the twist, knees together. So we're waist it over. Feels good. Doesn't feel good to be done, but you're not. Still got another leg to do. I'm just kidding. All right, go ahead and flip it over. On your side, grab the foot, find a quad stretch that feels comfortable. So these stretches at the end of a workout, I can't see you, but on a scale of 1 to 10 in pain, you should be somewhere around a 5. If you're pushing to a place where it's painful, stop. Should not be anything more than just opening up. Okay, and then start to flip. So if you're going to flip, just keep the foot in your hands or release and then grab the foot. Find whatever feels right to you. Remember, 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10 in pain. Don't go crazy. Your muscles just did a whole lot of work for you. Don't be abusive. And roll it back onto your back, keeping the foot where it was. Give yourself a couple of ankles, circles. And finish with whatever other stretches you need to. Thanks for joining me for this barre class. For those of you that take my class regularly, you know that this is a little bit different. I usually teach my classes to routines that are choreographed to the music, but because of the music royalty issues, I can't play Britney Spears for you because she'll knock on my door and tell me that I owe her money. So, but if you can, join me for a regular class once we get back to action. I'd love to see you guys there. But otherwise, I'll keep on posting some of these classes for you whenever I'm able to. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you hopefully soon.